Right, let me start with the question. How many are now transacting or buying software through AWS Marketplace? Is it a tough question? I don't know. How many are existing AWS customer here? Quite a few. How many are Kore.ai customer? Right, that's the right mix, I can say that. Why I'm saying we recently launched an Agentic AI-based marketplace in AWS. All right? Kore.ai is one of the launch partner in AWS Marketplace for Agentic AI. All of their solutions are available in AWS Marketplace to buy and test and run in your environment. Interestingly, I want to share some more information on the marketplace. We are going to launch an India-based marketplace where you can buy, transact through INR in India for all of the products which are globally available from 1st of October. You may be thinking, what is guys talking about marketplace when we are all thinking about Agentic AI? So let me connect at the end of the session what I'm talking about. Hope it makes sense, right? So what's our AI agents policy here? We are saying, or AWS thinks, there will be billions of agents, I think we discussed in multiple sessions today, which sits alongside of the human, even every other roles what we are talking here. It's up to our imagination to build agents, either to do the innovations, automate the process, right, or simplify the workflows. What are we seeing in the market? I think it's well aligned with what Kore.ai also builds, right? The most important part is the workplace productivity. And then business workflows. And then innovations and research. That's the third area which is not really discussed in detail in any of the forum recently. See, workplace productivity and the business workflows, Kore as the solutions align with those thought process, not only Kore, most of the industry solutions are aligned, built, tested, rolled out on those areas. But for industrial innovations and research, I think Murali has, in his earlier presentation, told us that they are innovating, building solutions for industrial use cases, right? So that's what is getting aligned over there. Earlier, the scientists used to build a language model or the ML algorithm to do the research. Now that effort is being taken care by the agentic model or LLM model. Now they can focus on real research, not on building the technical ability with algorithms. We could see that happening in the life sciences and even in the manufacturing. Right. So what's our business, why are we assembled here? I think one or two questions in everyone's mind. One is the business value. I think in the forum's discussion also was coming around, what is the ROI I'm going to get it? How quickly I'll be able to get it? Right? But from the technical point of view, people will think, yes, I've created an agent, it's working in my environment. How do I scale it to the enterprise? How do I build the ecosystem to secure it, observe it? Where is the system? So that's the technical questions normally everybody has in the mind if we are a technical guy here. But for the business team, you are talking all the technical questions. But for me, I'm investing $1 billion. So when I'm going to get the money back, who's going to answer it? If I build myself, do we have the researchers, scientists, or the people to do that? So who will answer all the questions? To address that, right, AWS has the vision. What we want to provide. We are going to provide the best place to build and deploy the world's most trusted and useful agents across. That's the vision. From the day one, we are saying There is no one LLM model which is going to rule the world, right? You can see that now. The models are getting commodity now. You can pick and choose, and everybody claims they are the number one, right? Somebody says, I'm good in the video, I'm good in the voice, good in the text, something. So from the day when we are saying, boss, we will provide the place to bring in your own innovation, choose the model, and do what you want. We provide those solutions, boundaries, observability to do that. That's our vision. So if you see the structure, it's very simplified, it's not complicated. To answer the business questions, what we are saying is the top of the slide, you can see the applications which are readily available. Even if you don't have an expertise in your organization, you can directly make use of those GenAI-based solutions, applications directly integrated with your organizational process. Not only that, that's why I want to connect to here. We have an Agentic AI Marketplace from our partners, solutions which are available. You can directly use that just by getting into Marketplace and paying it. So you get an immediate ROI because there is a use case and you are buying it for a particular use case and you can use it, so you'll get an ROI quickly. That's the top layer. Then I come to the bottom layer. And if you really have a scientist to build a bottom up in terms of building a new LLM or taking another LLM and then fine tune it, build it for your own purpose, we provide the entire infrastructure, right? So we have Trainium-based CPUs, Inferentia-based GPUs, which are available for you to build and test and deploy the LLMs on your own way, along with our SegMaker.ai services, right? Whether you want to get a quick ROI or you want to build a bottom-up from the data what you have with a model, what is available in the open market, you can bring in, do all the research work and build your own LLM. We have the solutions here. The third one, the middle layer, that's the most important thing. Recently we launched that Agentic Core under the Amazon Bedrock umbrella as part of our New York Summit in August 17th, right? So even Murali's sessions, it was discussed about, they're thinking about building memory, identity, and observability. That's the most important point everybody is talking about when you are taking your agents from your lab to the production at the enterprise level. We identify those challenges and we build those primitives. There are 6 or 7 primitives which help you to scale, deploy your agents, whether it is being built using our Bedrock model services with Nova or any third-party models which are available. Along with the guardrails, you can deploy it in AWS. On top of it, even if you build a customized agents, even to build a customized agents, we provide a trans agent services. Right? Whether you are building through LangGraph, Kore.ai, or our own trans agents, you can bring those agents and deploy it in enterprise without worrying about your monitoring, guardrails, scalability, reliability. We provide that AWS reliability. So all are running under AWS EKS. I think most of you are using the container services, which is very popular. So our agentic runtime, agentic core, is underlying platform is our EKS or EKS anywhere. So which solves all the problem of your scaling, reliability, observability, identity, and everything else to make a scaled agentic AI solutions. So let me stop here before I move on to the next slide. Any questions to understand the solutions from anyone? I know it's a bit technical, but yes, I want to share this so that you understand what we are trying to provide to our customer as a playground to try, test, develop, build, and deploy, and scale your agentic solution. It's up to your imagination. we provide all the services for you to imagine and think and build it. That's what that's what AWS vision is, I talked about earlier. Right. Where our partners are coming in here. We know that with our capabilities, internally we are using 100 plus agents. Somebody was asking, what is the number of agents we are having it, right? In AWS, on our day-to-day use, when I'm using, right, at least 5 agents per day for my task. We have 100 plus agents available. You can pick and choose based on that task. You can search and use it. It's internally available in AWS. But we know that our partners also building agents, and we want to bring them all together, give it to our giant customer so that they have a choices to select to solve their problems. That's where you can say we have 140,000 partners. As part of our launch, our AWS Agentic Marketplace, we had 480 partners as a launch partner on August 17th, 2025. Now, if you go on search, we have 1,087 partners who are providing agentic AI-based solutions in AWS Marketplace. Now, I am giving the number. So, those many agents are already available in the market publicly for you to purchase and use it. On top of it, we have 2 more type of agents which are going to be available maybe in another 2 months. Now it's in preview. You'll be able to get it. One is the API-based agents. You can even publish your MCP server in a marketplace. We already have 16 MCP server in our marketplace, including Splunk, Terraform, right? You don't need to implement in your environment. You can buy it in our marketplace, use an API to consume it. That's so simple. All are agentic AI. So no deployment, no management, nothing. So we already have 16 or 17 agentic AI-based solutions available. There are 1,000 plus partners who are providing SaaS-based agentic solutions and API-based solutions along with, including MCP server-based solutions also available now for you to purchase. You can imagine the number. As I said, it's going to be billions of agents, which is going to sit alongside every one of your role to improvise what we do currently today. Right, let me summarize what we are doing with Kore.ai. 90% of their infrastructure is hosted running on AWS. Right? And moreover, we signed a multi-year strategic collaborative agreement recently to work closely for next 5 years. That shows the commitment just not only in the selling, it's about building together. As a solution architect, I closely work with the Murali's team to identify the area where we can collaborate and build solutions for our customers. So rest all, it's all managed services. There are a number of integrations which has already been in place, and we are still continue to innovate, integrate, and more with our native services. It's ongoing effort. The numbers are changing on every day and every month, right? It's a commitment that we would work together to solve our customers' problem. I think it's very short and sweet. That's all I have from my slide. Any questions? Yes, I'm available, or you can raise it now, or we can catch up in the dinner time. Hope this is useful. Thanks a lot.